Big welcome to Vivint Smart Home Arena. The Jazz have won 4 in a row, and tonight take on the Heat. Key matchup, the two bigs, center Rudy Gobert and Hassan Whiteside. The Heat and the Jazz right now on Root Sports. With 2 blocked shots, and we're underway. And Gobert with the easy tip. That game, Maddie, 120-101. They knocked down 15 threes.
Yeah, to me, that was the best game of the year. The best game that I've seen the Jazz play in quite some time.
That's a rebound. Dragic did not play in Miami back on November 12th. He was out with a left ankle sprain, and the Heat are hot early. Struggled in Denver last night, 1 of 6, and his only bucket was a three-pointer. There's a skip it, pass out to Dante. Nice stroke up and in.
Well, it's awful nice to hit your first shot.
Just 14%. The Heat have hit 2 of their first 4. Joe Johnson slides it out to Hayward, kicks up a 3, got it.
I think that's important tonight, is to play some of your offense through Joe Johnson. That's just not heard of often.
Did I mention he's from Kansas State?
Maybe why he went undrafted.
Oh, that hurts. Lyle's an important part of that second unit that Kristen was speaking of.
Go right to the mismatch.
He's got him. Spins a pass, Dragic.
Great recognition, Gordon Hayward. You see how he just pointed to Lyles and said, hey.
Nice passing by Utah. To the corner is Hayward, 7 to shoot. He'll jump it up deep. Got it for 2. Nice stroke. 5 early points for Hayward.
Yeah, he really.
Back cut. Hayward up top from Mack.
Oh, we're used to seeing Joe Ingles set this up.
Jazz started, remember 2 of 11. They've knocked down their last 4 shots to take the lead. Wayne Ellington in the ball game. Watch out. Over 15 a game. Here comes Mack off to Johnson. Toes it for 3. Looks good. Yes! Buries it! Joe Johnson, street guy. He can be. 5 quick ones on 2 shots.
Now, the first 3-4 weeks of the season, I don't feel he was comfortable coming off the bench. Now he is.
Johnson drives inside, spins it past Whippy. James Johnson
streak, and he's made back-to-back buckets tonight.
You know, his last 3, let's whittle it down. 13 points, 57% shooting, and he's there again tonight early. Ellington gives it up in the corner, and Joe. Here comes Whippy, powers inside, catches the rim and in.
These are big minutes from Whippy. Big minutes. He's playing well.
He played against Dante. Now Ellington, who has a hot hand with 11 points off the bench, works on Diaw, works behind the screen.
Oh my
goodness.
He check moment. He's boiling hot right now. 14. And it's not Whiteside. It's not the guy that you would think it is. Whiteside has 2 points.
This team does not look as if they played last night in Denver, but that is the case as Dragic scores another. Without Hood, without Derek Favors, who's been out extended time.
Well, we got to find someone to guard James Johnson.
Oh my.
I mean, this guy's having a field day right now. He's taking it to everyone.
That's circus shots underneath.
You include Winslow, Waiters, and Richardson that's already out. I mean, that's 5 guys that are part of the rotation, heavy minute guys that they're not going to have.
I tell you, Shelvin Mack is so good at that shot. Hook shot? No. Great job, Rudy.
0 for 5 in this half. Whiteside versus Gobert in a 1-on-1 situation.
He's 1 of 7 overall. Lyle, bang! Wow. Big 3 again, 4 in the half.
Johnson and Ellington, they're able to have too much space here against the Jazz. So really they want to play Jazz defense, get back to Jazz defense and move the ball more on offense and continue to attack on offense, guys.
Beat through their motion offense here.
There's a dribble drive, kick out, wide open deep, bang! Joe Johnson bails out the Jazz with less than 2 on the clock. 2 fouls on Boris. Diaw 0 for 4 tonight. Whiteside the putback.
That time, you know, Dante got beat off the point.
Quarter. There's Dragic. So go Neto and Mack in the backcourt, and that time McRoberts was able to rattle. Dragic in the paint. My goodness. Nice shot. Caught the rim. He's in
to do the salute. You know, it's time to salute Gobert. Let's have a Gobert theme night. And you got to incorporate maybe a salute to it, and spot on. That's why we're doing it.
On the floor. Almost lost it. Picked up by Mack. Rudy the screen. Shelvin. Double pumps. Puts up a wild shot and rattles it home. Mack was 1 of 5 in the first half. Outside. They double down Ellington right in front of us. Off to Dragic. That looked like a walk, but no, it turns into a 3.
James Johnson cannot do anything wrong tonight. Games of last year, Did well, 13 points a game, and then tonight he's got the last 8.
Johnson dishes and an easy dunk down for Whiteside. Working on a double-double. Ximo baseline, shovel pass to Rudy, forced it, turnover.
Dante's really struggling right now.
Johnson the other way, and what's happened tonight, Maddie, the Heat have cashed in. James Johnson, Miami is 5-1 when they have the lead after 3 quarters. Utah is 3-6, and Matt 0-3 at home.
James Johnson, I mean, he just played point forward.
He jumps back to 10, and there is a steal. The 10th committed by Utah. Reed fills the paint and flushes it home. Willie Reed.
They're going to stop this momentum here.
Off to Withy. 6 on the shot clock to Ingles. Lyles and Neto will check in. Bang! Big Joe. One corner to the other.
Yeah, Joe now 13 made threes.
Not much in the paint tonight for Utah. Just 22 points. Ingles catch and shoot 3. Why not? One more time!
JoJo! And now Joe Ingles himself is carrying the Jazz.
Hayward on a spinner, step back, got it! Oh, how tough is that? And a timeout, Miami. Been difficult tonight without Hill and Hood, Neto, Rainbow, bang!
Oh, good for him. Good
Neto. Hayward, skip pass, Withy to the rack and one. With the big power move, and the big fellow will be at the free throw line. Duke, 101-94. The Jazz have got to get some defensive stops. Rainbow 3! Oh, baby, brought rain.
Johnson's been off. He's 0-4 from behind the arc tonight.
Ingles with a racking in. That was Jet Joe.
He quit.
Johnson has the ball poked away by Joe Johnson. Outlet, Hayward, bounce pass, Ingles, count it.
It's going to be in his hands.
And 27 overall tonight on 10 of 20 shooting. Johnson toes it for 3. Bang! Ties the franchise record for 3-pointers made. Mack guards Dragic. And the paint for a hammer.
That looked like a walk. And that's what the Jazz are
Johnson.
saying. But here we go.
Hayward jumps it. Got it. 1-point game. 32 for Hayward.
He's had...
Mack chases after Dragic. There's Rudy. Shuts him down in the paint. Hangs on a pivot, thought he traveled. Oh, he banks it off and out. Rudy the rebound. 40 ticks left. Hayward tipped out. 8 on the shot clock. Dragic at midcourt, guarded by Mack. 5 to shoot, down to 4. Crosses over Mack. Rudy's there to help. The ball is down on the deck. It's loose. Picked up. Timeout. Ingles gets the timeout. Ingles on a bounce pass. Hayward stops, pops, off the rim. The putback is late. The putback is late.
I didn't see a foul.
If Rudy had a 1 or 2 seconds remaining, that ball would have dropped. He was Johnny on the spot for the rebound and the putback, but just the clock had run dry.
So close.
It won't take long. It was no good. Still in the hand, and the Jazz lose a heartbreaker. They fight shorthanded, and they come back strong, but lose by 1.